rapper Lil Woody confronted allegations from the state regarding his involvement with the gang known as 30 Deep. The interview transcript sheds light on the intense scrutiny Lil Woody faces and his defiant stance against the state's accusations. The interrogation began with Lil Woody being asked about his familiarity with 30 Deep. He confirmed that he knew about it but was vague about its significance. When pressed further, he described 30 Deep as his neighborhood, without explicitly acknowledging it as a gang. This response set the tone for the rest of the interview, where Lil Woody continually rebuffed attempts to label him as a gang member. Throughout the questioning, Lil Woody was asked repeatedly if he had ever been part of or associated with 30 Deep. His responses varied from confusion to outright denial, emphasizing his limited understanding of the term associate. At one point he declared, "I consider myself 372, a statement that led to further probing. When asked about the meaning of 372, Lil Woody cryptically responded, "It ain't for you to know." The interview also delved into a 2015 incident where Lil Woody and his family were victims of a shooting. The state used this event to explore potential gang affiliations, but Lil Woody remained steadfast in his denials. He acknowledged being interviewed by the police but claimed he could not recall specific details or individuals involved in the investigation. As the questioning continued, the state attempted to introduce evidence from the 2015 interview, aiming to impeach Lil Woody's current testimony. Despite objections from his defense, portions of the previous interview were admitted, adding another layer of complexity to the proceedings. The state's line of questioning then shifted to Lil Woody's past affiliations with the Bloods gang. He admitted to having identified as a Blood, but insisted he had left that identity behind in 2015. The prosecution also inquired about his tattoos, particularly the 5-point star tattoos, which are often associated with gang symbolism. Lil Woody confirmed having multiple such tattoos in various colors but downplayed their significance, stating they had no connection to the Bloods. When asked about others' affiliations, such as Demi King Garlington and Shannon, Lil Woody repeatedly claimed ignorance, distancing himself from any gang-related activities or associations. Lil Woody's defiance and evasiveness throughout the interview illustrate the challenges the state faces in proving gang affiliations. His repeated assertions of ignorance, coupled with his cryptic statements about 372, suggest a deliberate attempt to obscure the truth, protecting both himself and his associates and the court of public opinion. This interview might bolster Lil Woody's image as a resilient figure standing up against systemic pressures. However, in the legal arena, his responses could be interpreted as obstructive, potentially complicating his defense. As this case unfolds, the spotlight remains on Lil Woody, a figure at the intersection of music, community, and controversy. His confrontation with the state highlights broader issues of gang culture, identity, and the complexities of navigating these dynamics in the public eye.